Hello, everybody, and happy Saturday. It's been such a great training already. I am so excited to see how many people are hopping on and committed to getting some great training bright and early on a Saturday. Maybe it doesn't feel early for you guys, but it kind of feels early for me. But I know we're all busy and we all have a million different places that we need to be. And so it says a lot about you and your commitment to your business that you're making time to hop on here. So hi, guys. It's good to see some people watching already. So I am Deanna White, and it is my privilege to take the next little chunk of time and talk to you guys about something that has been huge for me and my business. And we've kind of dubbed it the fast chat, okay? And so I want to tell you where the fast chat kind of came into play for me and my business. And it looks a little like this. I got started almost 6 years ago on these products. And when I got my box in my hands, I did not know a single product name. I knew no details about this system. All I knew was that that box was going to help me lose weight. Okay, that's what I was looking for, was weight loss. I'm not really even sure, if I really think back, I'm not really even sure I knew what I was going to experience from a health and energy standpoint. I was desperate. I was tired. I was reaching a point in my life where I think I almost felt like that was it. I just needed to learn to love myself at that weight because I had tried so many things and always failed. Okay, and so when I saw Zingular and I saw the results people were getting, I was excited, and that's all I needed. Okay, I was sold basically because of the results I was seeing from other people, and so I had this revolution, like this thought that, I feel like a lot of people that we are marketing to or that we are, exposing our products to are probably in the same boat that I was 6 years ago, right? Tired, miserable, desperate. They've tried it all. They don't know what to do next, okay? And excitement and hope is what was instilled in me through pictures, through testimonies, and it's what got me to pull the trigger. Like I said, I didn't know any product names. I didn't know any details. I did not know the science. I did not know how it works at all. And to be really honest, I didn't care. I knew that it worked because I had seen testimony after testimony and I was ready. So I started thinking about that in my mindset when I got started. And that's what helped me revolutionize the fast chat for myself. And the fast chat's not the right way. It's not the wrong way. Calls are not the right way or the wrong way. In my opinion, we all have very different lives and how we are able to work this, and we have to find what works for us, okay? So I'm a busy mom. I know a lot of us are. I homeschool my kiddos. I have 2 kids with extra needs, and unfortunately for me, it's not realistic for me to be on the phone all the time. And so I had to develop something different that worked for me, and this has really been fabulous. So the fast chat, I've been doing chats for a long time, okay? But I had another kind of pivotal moment. And I started, again, thinking back to where I was when I got started. And then secondly, I started thinking about the fact that maybe I'm just giving people too much to think about. Maybe I am just kind of slowing this whole thing down and giving people way too much to think about, okay? And so I started thinking maybe they don't need everything that I'm telling them. Maybe they don't need to see a video first. Maybe they don't need all of the science. I'm so sorry, guys. I was trying to watch my time here. Will somebody just tell me when I'm at 15 minutes so I can make sure I'm winding down? I'm sorry. I was going to set a timer and be really good, and then I forgot. So anyway, so I just started thinking maybe I'm telling too much because I thought about how I personally like to make purchases. And I don't like too much information. I kind of know what I'm looking for, and I just want to know how much it is, and I want to go for it, okay? And so I started tweaking how I was running my chats, and I started expediting them and keeping them all excited. So everything I want to share today, the 2 most important things are keep it simple and keep it exciting, okay? Those are the 2 very most important things, simple and exciting, okay? And so with my chats, I started shifting them a little bit, and I just want to walk you through just verbatim what my chats kind of look like when somebody reaches out looking for information to get started from me, okay? I would say they almost all follow this trajectory, which is crazy, but people are people, right? So you can kind of almost read their minds on what they're going to ask you next, okay? So the very first thing is usually they've reached out somehow to me, and my first little response to them is, hey, I saw you were looking for some information. Are you looking for weight loss? That's all. I just ask them if they're looking for weight loss. I don't add on, or do you have this issue or this issue or this issue? I just give them such a short and sweet initial point of contact that they're going to respond. And 99% of the time, the answer back is yes. And a lot of times that's all, literally all it says is yes. And so then my next response is, awesome. We can definitely help you with that. Okay. Is that an exciting thing to hear from somebody? Absolutely. And can we? Absolutely. But my next response to them is, awesome. We can absolutely help you with that, or definitely help you with that. And then I dig a little bit more on their goals, and I'll say, tell me, how much weight are you hoping to lose? And do you have any other health or energy needs or issues? Okay. So I've kept it exciting with the first, and then I ask them, tell me a little bit more, because I want to hear a little bit more about what they're after so I can make a good recommendation in just a couple more chats, right? And so I ask them that question. Usually the response is, I want to lose 40 pounds. Yeah, extra energy would be fabulous. No health issues, or something like that. And then my response back is usually, if it does sound similar to me, is, oh my gosh, you sound honestly very similar to what I was looking for almost 6 years ago when I got started on these products. And I give my quick story, and I have all of this in a text replacement. So if you're not using text replacements, you need to take an hour and get them set up and get them right, and it will save you so much time in the future. But I have my story on a text replacement. I literally have to hit 2 keys on my keyboard, and then I hit enter, and they get to read how I was introduced to these products. I was looking for the same things they were. I heard I could lose up to 15 pounds in 8 days, and I decided, what the heck, I got to try it. I lost 8 pounds. I went on to lose 50. And you know what? I loved it so much that I ended up telling the world, and have gone on with my team to help literally thousands of people get incredible results. Is that exciting? I mean, when you read that from somebody, has your excitement been kept up? Because that's exciting. So now they've already been excited enough to ask me about it to begin with. And then they have now told me a little bit about their goals, and I've said, I can help you with that. And now I'm getting exciting again, because I'm saying, you know what? This is what it's done for me. And I've had a team full of people that have helped thousands of people, and you will be no different, right? And so everything they're getting from me is complete excitement. I am keeping them hooked and engaged, because whatever made them reach out to begin with, they're still excited, right? So after that, their response is usually, wow, you look amazing, or that's great, or something like that. And then I say, thank you so much. I've honestly never felt better. And I'll say something, never felt like I was truly going to find something that would really work for the long haul for me. And I'm so grateful that I did. Okay. Something like that. Their next question is almost always, how much is it? Okay. Almost always. Sometimes people will say, well, what is it? Is it pills? Is it shakes? Is it something like that? And I have a quick, easy answer for that. But people usually are ready to get to the price. And this is the big derailment for how I used to operate the chats that I did. And guys, a lot of this can be applied to a phone call too. Okay. If you do calls, same thing. Less is more. Keep it simple. Keep it exciting. If they are a personality that really craves and desires more information, they will ask you for it. Okay. So I'm not at all suggesting that there's never a time or place to provide, more thorough information about what we are. Absolutely. But let them ask for it. Let them show you that that's what they need. Don't just assume that whoever you're talking to needs to know all the science and all the ingredients and what each individual product does. That sometimes is, for some people, is an overshare. So follow their lead. So they've seen my results. I've told them I never thought I'd found anything that worked. I feel so great. What is it? My next response is, or they'll either say, what is it? Sorry. Or they'll ask how much it is. One of those two. If they ask what it is, I'll say it's singular. Have you ever heard of it? And they almost always say no. And I have another short and sweet text replacement for my next answer. It's seriously amazing. And I go on and I tell them, we're an awesome health and wellness supplement company. We help people get off to the most amazing jump start, because we help people lose up to 15 pounds in 8 days. Do people get excited when they hear the word jump start? Yes. Then I go on to tell them in the what is it paragraph from me that we help people with their cravings, and we help people with their appetite, and we help people with their metabolism, and we help people, I'm in my little blurb, I'm keeping it exciting again with the what is it, okay? We get people jumpstart. We help with this. We help with this. We help with this, okay? It's seriously an amazing system is how I conclude that next text replacement that I use, okay? I keep it all exciting. And then after that is usually when the how much is it? I kind of got out of order there. But after that is usually when the how much is it cost comes in. And before, I got sidetracked there, but before I would feel like, oh, I can't tell them the price yet. I don't think I've built enough value. I'm not ready to reveal that I'm going to ask them to spend over $500. Okay. And I have had a complete change of heart on that, and it has worked beautifully. Now I feel like I have built enough value. Chances are they have been in my results group and they have been seeing testimony after testimony for who knows how long. Or if they're friends of mine on Facebook, they've been seeing me talk about this for 5 years. Okay. So the value's there. And now they've finally asked me for information, and they've heard my story again, and they've seen some exciting pictures, and they want to know how it is, how much it is. And I'm going to tell them. I'm not going to, give them the runaround or feel like I need to, whoa, hold on, let's not get there yet. I'm going to tell them how much it is, and I'm going to make a recommendation when I do. So I use a graphic that has 4 different options on it, and I know not everybody is comfortable with that, but again, it's working really beautifully for me. I give them the lowest option being the weight loss bundle, and all the way up to the mega, which is the ultimate plus the prime and the shine, or prime or shine and zip sticks. And I show them the graphic, and they're each one numbered, and I say, I'm going to make a recommendation that you start with kit 3, and this is usually what I do. And I tell them that there's a reason why, and I say you're going to want these products, and they're going to get you, off to a great start. They're going to make a huge dent in your goals. I remind them before I've even put the graphic in the chat that you're never going to need to buy another one of these, because moving forward, we can replace products on an individual basis. And so they're not going to have to spend this much every single month. I go ahead and just beat them to the punch on that one. And then I put the graphic in there. Okay. And then after that, sometimes they say, perfect, let's do it. If so, I like to show them those other products from the mega and say, I just want to make sure you don't have any needs in these areas. These are the 2 products you won't be getting in there. And sometimes we'll walk them up to the mega. Otherwise, sometimes they just stick with the Ignite. We can share some of this stuff. I see some of those comments coming through. We'll definitely try and share some of it. Tweak it, make it your own. But yeah, absolutely. So then let's just say they say, whoa, that's way out of my price range. Okay. So then I say, you know what? Kit 2 is a fabulous runner-up kit. And then we'll walk them down to that. Okay. So the next thing is, sometimes you'll have somebody that just really says they can't do that. And you know what? Everybody's got their own stance on that. So I don't really want to weigh in too much on whether or not you tell them save up and come back to me, or I guess I will tell you, I personally say, you know what? You have a need, and I know we can meet it, and let's get you going, but I'm going to need you to let me help you get these products for free, okay, and get some extra income coming in so you can try the rest of this, because I do want everybody to have all of our products because they're all amazing, okay? So that is what I personally do. I'll just be really honest, is I want to meet them where they're at, even though I'm going to definitely try to get one of those bigger kits, but I would rather them go ahead and get started with our products and get them sharing and get them able to try the rest of them than fear that they're going to go stumble onto something else and find something that they think is cheaper, and we know it's not going to work as well. Does that make any sense? So that's kind of what I do on that front. But there's another piece of this that's very, very, very important, and you don't want to have a breakdown of this. So if you're using the chat method or the phone call method, I want to beg you, hopefully, you are already very comfortable with presenting the opportunity to every single person that comes through your doors, okay? It is not fair for us to only tell them about these awesome products and to not tell them that there is an opportunity that could help them earn some amazing income. So you need to make sure, whichever method you're using, that you have that down. And I'm going to tell you how that part of that works with my method. Okay. So let's say I've got the order in. The next thing I do, and this is simultaneous, I voice message them usually through Facebook so they can hear I'm a real person, because they may or may not have even been on the phone with me yet. Sometimes I'll hop on the phone to get card info, but sometimes not. But I will voice message them and say, oh my gosh, just got your kit placed. You're going to have that, in your hands in probably 5 to 7 days. Let me know when it comes in. Because I have some awesome tips and tricks I want to send your way. So I like to put the ball in their court to make sure they're reminding me when it's arrived, because I do sponsor quite a bit. And if you don't, sometimes, I try to be super organized, but I just like to give them that ball. Like, hey, you better holler at me when this is in so I don't forget to get them off to a really good start for coaching. And so then after I say that, okay, now it's my job to do 2 things. Get you awesome results on these products, and we're going to do that. But it's also to make sure you never have to pay for them again, because there's a really easy share cycle that can get you some awesome referral income. And I want to help you do that too. Okay. I say this with the assumption that they're going to want to do it with me. I do not say, I don't know if you're comfortable. I don't know if you've ever thought about this. I just say it's my job to do two things: get you awesome results and make sure you never have to pay for this again, right? And then I say, here's what I'll have you do. I'm going to have you put this post out on your wall on Facebook. And that's what I have all my customers do. I normalize it, okay? I have all my customers put this post out on Facebook, and I tweak the post and try and, make it original for each person, but it usually says something like, I've been seeing some pretty awesome results for a while now, and I decided it was my turn. I just bought my box. They say I can lose up to 15 pounds in 8 days and get some awesome health and energy benefits, and I'm looking forward to trying it. If any of you guys have goals in these areas, I would love the extra accountability to have you join me. Something like that. And I, of course, give them some graphic to catch the eye. But I normalize it and I say, here's what I have all my customers do. Throw this out on your wall and here's what's going to happen. I go ahead and I walk them through it. You're going to have people say, what is it? You're going to have people ask you, is it plexus or is it this or is it that? And you're going to just say, I'll private message you. That's all you're going to say. I'll private message you. And then you're going to first add them into our team's results page. And they're already in that, so they're going to know what that is. Just add them in there because that's a huge piece of this. I want them immediately to start seeing other people's results and getting excited. And then second, I'm just going to have them open them in a chat with me and say, you're just going to say, hey, this is my friend Deanna. She's had great results on these products. And so I'm just getting started. And I wanted to make sure you had all your questions answered. And then they connect us and then off to the races. Okay. So I explained to them exactly what that process is going to look like. And I encourage them, just suggest it, just that you should just put this out there. Okay. And I don't, like I said, I don't ask them, are you comfortable doing that? Because you know what, if they're not, they won't, okay? But those types of questions are leading them to think, maybe I shouldn't be comfortable with this, right? Maybe, no, actually I'm not, So I just normalize it because it is normal and it is what I have all my customers do. Some of them choose not to and that's okay, but a lot of them do, okay? So for the ones that choose not to, then when they're excited on day 3 telling me they're down, 5 pounds already, I like to say, hey, are you sure? I know you've got friends and family that are going to need this, and now they're already excited, so they may be even more apt to do it. And if they still won't, when they're telling me they've lost 10 pounds at the end of their 8 days, you can bet my response is going to be, girl or guy, you cannot tell me you just lost 10 pounds in 8 days, and people are not asking you what you're doing. And people love that. People are excited. They're like, yeah, okay, I did. I've had a few people notice, and bam. What a natural way to say, girl, you got to let me help you do this, okay? Let's get this post out. I know it's scary. I was scared the first time. And just walk them through it, okay? But you have to look for those opportunities to help people get their products for free, because I'm a very firm believer that us helping people get their products for free is actually helping them with their health. Okay? Because if they waited so long to try it to begin with, let's be real, a lot of people do. It's probably a money thing, right? That's the overwhelming majority of people that hold off on trying it. It's a money thing. If it's a money thing this month, is it not going to be a money thing next month? It absolutely is going to be a money thing next month. So that is one reason. It's not just to build our own businesses. We have to help them with their health, help them get the amazing results they're after. And we know they're not going to do that with one kit. They're going to want to continue on the products to get their full benefits. So if you struggle in that area, that's something that has really helped me, is just realizing that this isn't just about my team growing bigger. This is about me helping people being able to afford products that are going to transform their health. That's why I am hugely passionate and committed to making sure they can reorder. And the best way that they can reorder is if they have that money coming in, okay? So through it all, I just want you to kind of see it's all exciting. I try to keep in that chat while they're in there. I've stopped sending them out of the chat for anything. I used to send them to a tool, watch this video, go take a peek at this and come back to me. And I found that it was kind of halting the chats. It was kind of bringing things to a dead end. Thank you, Kala. Bringing things to a dead end. And I thought, you know what? What if we tried it another way? What if the video comes out if they ask for more? But how does it work? And what are the product names? And what do each of the products do? Perfect. I've got a tool for that, and I'm going to get that to you. But if they're not somebody that needs all of that extra information, what does it look like if we keep things expedited, exciting, simple, fast, okay? And this duplicates very well. If that's one of your other questions, it duplicates very well. We have a team full of people that are rocking it out and loving it, okay? So I hope this has been helpful. Like I said, there's no right or wrong. It's taking what works for you and owning it and making it yours. And so I just wanted to share a little bit today about what the Fast Chat is doing for me. And it's allowing me to talk to a whole lot of people and get a whole lot of people started, and we're having the time of our lives. So I can't wait to see who's next, and we're going to keep learning today, but let's just rock out February and make it the best month ever. Bye, guys.